It's really flooded back here. Over here, higher ground, so I need very quickly this week to work on filling this in and getting a higher level. All right, so today I am going to tackle these 3 leaks. They're not new, they're the same leaks. Well, actually one of them is completely previously unknown to me, but the other 2 are ones that I've been working on. At least in here where the original serious leak was, there doesn't seem to be any damage. Okay, here's one I've never seen before. That leak is actually coming from that corner. I can fix that quite easily. Here's this one. This one I am familiar with the problem from the outside. The third, and hopefully last, is coming from here, but not here. So I know what that is as well, I think. The first fire of the year. It's really late. I've got my mom's Santa collection up. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Now that I have a dog, I'm rethinking the garden yet again. It's going to be more about her space than mine from what I can see. And the first thing I've decided to do is remove the original dry wall that I made on this side and replant the jasmine over in the left-hand corner. Show everybody how much fun you had today. Oh, look at that. Lots of fun, huh? Saturday's bath day. Okay, that's it for today. I got a concept of what I'm doing, but I tired myself out, so to be continued tomorrow. What a day. At the end, my case was not heard, nor were almost everybody in the room didn't have their case heard, because one of the early cases was very complicated, involving a 9-month pregnancy that went wrong, and it was really intense, actually. Being immersed for 6 hours in a family's tragedy, it was intense. Basically, I have 2 court cases for the same problem. The case today was just me and the building association, and the one on Thursday involves my neighbor, so that should be interesting because she's going to be there. Remember I showed you this bottle of Tabasco about a week ago? It's going to be gone in about 10 days. Here's a parade of boxes that will go upstairs on those new big shelves that I made. These boxes were a good investment. I've had them for about 25 years. Someone, while it was in storage, screwed the top onto the bottom. It used to just kind of float, it was so heavy. And just look at what the damage. It has this wonderful system, and they used screws for some reason and just screwed right into the body of the antique. Pity, but nothing that can't be repaired. Well, it's looking less dirty and more distressed. This is taking a lot longer than I expected it to. Wiping down this piece of furniture inside and out, it's taken over an hour so far. Well, it looks a lot better. At least it's clean. It's banged up a lot more than I had expected, but it's still a very solid and very worthwhile piece of furniture to keep. Say hello. Nobody's seen you for a while. You don't realize I see you all the time. That bit of plastic I put around the pipe with the tiles over it really didn't work for the roof hole. And what I'm thinking now is that the bougainvillea has probably lifted the tiles, because I can see that some of the thicker branches have gone up through the wood and under the tiles. I'm just getting ready to go to court a second time this week. I hope this time our case is heard. Otherwise, there's another delay. Unfortunately, we have number 17 at the courthouse, which is right on the cusp of whether they'll get to me or not. Anyway, whatever happens, happens. We'll see. I just really want to get through this as soon as possible. I'm tired of thinking about it, and I just want some closure. So this is the first time I've been in the new storage area with the Acorn to check on it. It's been in here for a couple months, and I'm glad to say that I don't smell any mold or mildew. Things are drying out really nicely, and it's as good, if not better, than I could have expected. It's pretty hardcore living in this tiny house in the winter. There's no heat. I've got both pets here. I did turn the oven on this morning in the kitchen because it's so cold in there, so damp. And I've got the dehumidifier on. That's what's making so much noise. I want to take a shower, so I'm trying to warm this area up. This old, thin, single plate glass is not insulating at all. Ruby and Dickie seem to be okay. Dickie spent a little bit of time outside last night from about 3 in the morning until 6. Yeah. Oh, that's a very tired face. And I spent a good sleep under 2 down comforters. And the dog was on her bed and on me. So anyway, it's 7 in the morning. I need to get another fire started if I'm going to stay here for a few hours. First thing I do every morning is make a fire because there's no heat in this house. And it gets chilly overnight. People have been asking me how the dog and the cat are getting along, and they're getting along beautifully. Dickie now leaves a little bit of her food at the end of every meal so that the dog can lap up her plate. So they have a symbiotic relationship. It's just miserable outside, absolutely miserable. So here we are in the house, getting the fire going again. I just got back from work, and it is chilly in here. Let me show you what's going on outside. Come back in. Come back in, honey. It's terrible weather. You don't want to be out there. Good morning. Oof. Chilly morning. And this is the only source of heat in this little house. Years ago, when I rented a similar house to this, it had central heating, which was a real luxury. But I'm back in the habit now of waking up early, getting the fire going again. The house heats up immediately within 10 minutes. It's so small, and it has such thick walls. 90 centimeters, 36 inches. Oh, look at that. It's going really well, actually. I don't have a particularly large supply of wood, so I need to work on that before I leave this time so that when I come back in January, I'm ready. Good morning. I'm going to be on television live this morning, and I'm just setting myself up. It's very funny. That's my laptop. It's about 6:30 now, and I think I go on at 7:15, something like that. So it's one of the reasons I came out this week, because I had this to do. I think it's going to turn out nicely. I've got acorn cookies there, I've got acorns, and I've got the flour to show. It's always funny to show the back story on any of these television appearances. Because it's public television, strictly no packages. There's my acorn flour. There you go. Looks good. Nej, Apohorio, California. Nej. So that was only 5 days on the island, but it felt like 15. It was cold, and
house with a fireplace is not very convenient because the quality of the air isn't great, so I was waking up with a headache every morning. Anyway, I think Ruby and the cat are going to also both be really happy to be in the big house. The cat, for the first time ever, saw her carrier box and jumped right in, like, come on, take me away.
Well, that's it for this time. Next week I have some Christmas decorations to show you and a lot more. So thanks for your hype and your like and your comments and of course your subscription if you're not already subscribed. Take care.